create, build, provide, protect, nurture, right? Those are what we're supposed to be doing. Have empathy for one
Good
another.
morning. Hello. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Hello. How are you?
Humble, that's perfection. That's heaven on earth. That would be heaven on earth. That's what's happening. That's what we're marrying into. So if you're not honest and genuine and sincere, you got to get real, man. You got to get real. You have to be honest, at least with yourself in your stillness. Contemplate. Ask questions. You'll get the answers. I swear. It says, seek and ye shall find. And there's a reason for it. Yeah, a reason. Saying.
Good morning. Hello. How are you?
I'm fan-fucking-tastic. How are you? It's a beautiful day. It's a new day. It's a fresh start right now. Grand Rising. Mm-hmm. How you doing? My critters are all roaming about. The dogs are out in the yard. They're actually not. Like, that's been a debate lately in my own head. I love them. They're like my children, but because of things that have happened with the shift and the revealing of intentions and the true face of everyone, mm, they're shared. My best friend and I have 20 years. Mm. I've had a lot of realizations. Like, my name's really not on any paper. My government name I don't use. Like, I have a DBA in my other name, in my name, in my family name, or in my, actually it's not even family name. I thought it was my family name until my mom passed and my stepfather called me his dead wife's daughter after 40 years of thinking he's my dad. Like, what? Where did that come from? Like, I literally have not spoken with my birth father for almost 40 years. Literally. Like, with the exception of twice. I ran into him once because somebody told him I was going to be at a Halloween festival and he showed up there, and I just simply told him I'm not interested in any conversation or interaction whatsoever and walked away. And then at my nephew's wedding, he came up and tried to give me a fucking hug. Like, give daddy a hug. I'm like, ooh, you fucking creep, get off me. Like, I literally took two fingers at my 5'3" self, this big old 6 foot tall man. I put my two fingers on his chest and two stiff pointer and second fingers in his chest and pushed him back into the wall while I was telling him that he was going to not be touching me or coming at me. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure why he's in my parents' house, because he was in my mother and stepfather's house taking his mother, like coming in with his mother and his girlfriends. His mom was in a wheelchair, Moby wheelchair, and needed help. And him and his girlfriend had to bring her to the bathroom inside my parents' house, a special way. They couldn't use the one that came in. You come in the laundry room and go right into the bathroom. They had to come in through the front, and because he's nosy, you know what I mean? Because he's a narcissist. He's always trying to be up in people's business, and I just put him in his place that time. But in 40 years, to only bump into him or have interaction with him twice, you know what I mean? Like, I'm done. I don't care. I cut him off. I'm done. The way that he treated me, the way that he treated my mom, he was never brought to justice for any of it. And he's living a free life, riding with a motorcycle gang in the AMVETS, and I don't even know why, unless he's because he's using his father's naval service. I don't know how that works, but if he's doing some false valor thing, I hope karma catches up with him quick. It usually does, though. Like, he's that kind of evil where even I don't know, like, there was badness. Anyway. I said that I'm like the perfect balance. My mom was like an angel, but to the point where she didn't even realize she was being emotionally abused You know what I mean? Like, because she was emotionally manipulated and abused and physically and sexually abused, she thought she found the savior in her husband of 42 years. Like, it was a dream marriage while she was alive. I mean, she seemed fairly happy. She said things that later I was like, oh, that's what she meant. You know what I mean? Like, he says one thing and does another. I thought we were just venting about our relationships, you know? I'd fuss about Sandy and she'd fuss about Chris, and I thought it was just like that until he actually said one thing and did another, and I was like, wait, that's normal. He, like, when I started interacting with him directly without my mom as a buffer, I got which I totally like experienced it firsthand, and it was like, whoa, that was crazy. So everything's changed and shifted. It's all been an interesting journey. I can say that. Um, I feel like I'm supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to be speaking. I don't want the limelight. I don't seek fame or recognition. Acknowledgement is always good, but it's a two-terminal universe, right? So that's understandable, but typically my acknowledgement is like my ideal is to live, you know, just far enough for anybody to just pop in all the time unexpectedly, right? Away from any people. Like, I want to be out on 10 acres in the middle of nowhere, right? Or on a little patch of land in the middle of preserved lands all around. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be in the wilderness, in the woods, or on an island. When I was a kid, I always wanted an island. And I'd lay there and dream at night trying to go to sleep. I'd lay there and dream about how I would stock it with all different kinds of animals and all different kinds of seeds. So I would have, so I would have plenty to eat, and finding one that had a clear spring. Like, I had all these dreams. I did see a piece of land in North Florida that has a spring on it. I got excited. I'm like, but I need to secure my team. I feel like I need others. I know if you build it, they will come, but like completely by myself, like this, it, is anyone interested? You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do? I really honestly and genuinely believe that it hasn't worked out yet to this point, because we were planning to use land and property, my mom's legacy, my maternal land, and that land was actually, and more I thought about it, that land was actually purchased under emotional manipulation. So I really feel like something different's coming, you know? I don't know where the land or the funding or the group or I feel like there are people out there that I'm supposed to be connecting with, and we're supposed to be doing the thing. I am the creator. I'm creative type, right? Like, I'm the dreamer. I'm the problem solver. I'm the thinker. I'm the organizer, and I also will jump in and
Yes, I agree. Let's create together. I'm also a creator and content maker.
all of it by myself, right? So, like, I can plan it all out and do the thing, and then I'll jump in and do it too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push my sleeves up, but uh, I'm at the phase where I'm ready to meet the folks that want to either have a land base, like I'm seeing food forest, um, a source of water, some shelter at least, and then to build from there and develop from there somewhere in nature, even off grid. Like, I'm not even that concerned about electricity, to be honest with you. I can operate like the Amish. Like, I'm okay with that. I get it. I've practiced. Like, I know how to can. I make jams. I make syrups. I make I can all kinds of things. I know somebody was canning stuff. She wanted to can things, and she got on a canning kick. Do you know she literally cooked dry beans to can? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? They're dry. They're preserved. Like, you don't cook them to re-preserve them. That was just like a total waste of time and energy. Because dried black eyed peas are already dry. They're already preserved. You could literally, if you didn't want them in a plastic bag, you could literally put them in the glass jars, close the lid down tight. You could dry can them, I guess, if you wanted to, but that's silly. I mean, like, just keep them airtight and out of direct sunlight, and they'll last. Like, put them in vacuum mylar bags. You know what I mean? And let the plastics leach into it. Listen, drying, salting, right? Dehydrating, preserving. Drying in Florida is a little more difficult because of the humidity, but smoking, even fruit, like smoked mango, you could, like, it's dried, but it has a smoky essence to it, and it's actually really good if you use fruit wood. If you use good wood, you dry your stuff with a trash fire, you know what I mean? But you don't cook your meat with a trash fire either. That's how you know the good barbecue. You could smell if it's good wood. And the meat drippings, right? Oh, there's a place nearby that, I made the mistake of going there, and I felt like there was a coolness to it because it was rough looking, you know what I mean? Like a lot of love, a lot of beat up, not as worried about the appearance as you would be about the food. I've been to places like that you walk in and, it's clean, but it's not pretty, right? And I've had the best barbecue, right? But this place, like, it tastes like they boiled their meat in water with no seasoning. Like, that's how bad it was. And this, yeah, it was, it was not pleasant. Um, yeah, so, but you could build a smoker with three, three big sticks, let, tied together with vining at the top. Do some vine rack, some stick racks on the from the posts. You put a stick across on each one and put some more, and you can attach it all with vining, or even run the vines as the grid, because it's going to be up off the fire enough that it's not going to ignite, especially if you use green vines, right? Anyway, you build your smoker, and you put some leaves, big leaves, and cover the outside. Build a real small smoldering fire in the bottom. Put some coals in there and put some, you know, bigger wood on there so that it starts to light slowly and you get that smoke effect. And you keep it smoking until it's all dry and leathery, and then you keep it dry. You got to keep that stuff dry. So I think glass is necessary, some sort of way to preserve things, but in a region like Florida, there's always something you can. There's always like something to eat in the wilderness. I mean, like Naked and Afraid style. Here, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yes, I agree. Let's create together. I'm also a creator and content maker.
Very cool, very cool. Well, and I'm talking about bringing it into, yeah, the physical. Like, I wanna physically have a location where, or I don't know. I don't know if I should I don't know if I should get a piece of land, or if I should, like, get a cool, like, little RV get up, like, little house on wheels. If I did that, I'd probably purchase something and build it out myself, because I'm very efficient and I've designed a million different drawings, and not a million literally, obviously, but I've drawn all kinds of designs and ideas for different types of portable living. Tiny house, kind of, but not like the fad. I have design ideas that taking like the most efficient stuff that I've seen and eliminating some of the unnecessary, make it look like a house. I don't care what it can look like. I'd buy an old used box truck if it had a good sturdy engine, or you know what I mean, like a good motor that was going to be reliable, or some sort of service plan. You know what I mean? So that I had transportation. But then I'm also thinking about if you tow a camper or have like a pickup truck that carries a camper, you can leave the camper behind and use the vehicle as transportation. So, but I'm also not a money chaser, and everything's still operating with money. So, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the lottery. I don't know. I need a pimp. I need somebody to pimp me out. I have so much knowledge and information from my 54 years of being autistic with a high IQ, falling down rabbit holes and researching, spending most of my life alone or in a library, or like reading, or actually doing what I'm learning about. It's like I'm participatory, but I hyper focus on one thing for a long time. My entire identity was about BDSM, right? And but I once I get to the point where I get it and it's like all discovered and all realized, and I've done everything that I want to do, I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I'll still talk about it. I'll still help people. I can guide and teach if people wanted me to, but I'm not doing it for free anymore. Right? Like, I didn't I didn't play with men for free when I played. I was a professional, but it was completely non-sexual. I was completely into tease and deny, literally deny, like deny. Never. Because as soon as you don't deny somebody who's into tease and deny, it's over. It's over. So I keep them hanging on because I really would tease and deny and deny and deny. Like, oh, you wish you could. Mm-hmm. Professional cock blocker. And the tease. Yep. Stayed fully dressed. I didn't even wear heels. One of my best scenes I ever did was in a pair of gray sweatpants and a white wife beater. Mm-hmm. Big old leather paddle in my hand, leather cap on my head, having fun, just playing. I was being silly with the cover, with the hat, but for a minute, not silly, but like, it was a power trigger for him. So. And by that time, he was so deep in fantasy land in his head that he probably imagined me in full leathers. Leather shorts, they love that. And my little leather dress with a flared skirt. And the short bolo jacket, little black leather jacket that was short waisted. Mm-hmm. I had the thumb leather get up too. I was just way more comfortable in jeans and chaps or leather pants because they're more practical. I'm gonna rock a corset. And I have an itty bitty waist, and I would say, not gigantic, like I'm not massively obese, but I'm definitely curvy, like 38-inch hips and 36 double D and like a 28-inch waist. So like I'm curvy. So when I put a corset on, it's extreme. But I was corset trained when I was younger, so that's a 24/7 project. You wear a corset 23 hours a day. Take it off for about an hour a day just to make sure that nothing, that your blood flow is restored and everything properly for a minute while you shower and redress. But you can't eat with the corset off when you're in corset training if it's done properly. Because you're strapped into the corset and then fed so that your organs find their way and do the thing, right? Like, yeah, like eat and roll around and shift your body inside the corset as best you can while it's squeezing the life out of you. Sleeping in a sleeping corset. But at 54 years old, I mean, I started with an hourglass, but it stayed because I think a lot because of the corset training and the way I move, like twisting and tightening. But I've got a bubble butt and ample thighs. Like, I'm not grotesquely out of proportion, but definitely the body is, I like my avatar.
Man, let's see this. Let's see.
But
Let's see
also,
what this girl's
I'm
talking
not
about.
trying
Let's see how she
to
look.
tease anybody that hasn't already been, isn't already consenting to my denial part. You know what I mean? Like, I don't dress provocatively. I've actually, from behind, I've been misgendered because I don't accentuate my curves. I'll wear a loose fitting t-shirt that hangs straight down, and I'll wear cargo shorts with the pockets all over that are like big and baggy and they hang straight down. You really can't see any of my curves. They're boy shorts riding on my hips, and the t-shirt comes down and it's not tight around my waist, so you can't really tell. With a baseball cap on and short hair, people say, "Excuse me, sir," and I turn around and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And it's like, it's okay, I'm not mad at you. Like, I'd probably say the same thing if I saw me from behind and with a baseball cap and a t-shirt. I just probably make that assumption. But you can't see my waist. You can't, you couldn't see my hands that are small. You know what I mean? You can't see that I don't have an Adam's apple until I turn around and you're like, "Oh, you are a girl." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a tomboy." No, I'm not trans. I'm sick and tired of being asked if I'm trans. No, I do
Let's
not
see how this girl
wish I
look.
was
Let's go
born
on
with
the
a
internet.
penis. No, I'm not. I'm not unrealistic. Like, I accept the body that I was born in. I also accept that the physical body does not determine some sort of societal limitations that are put on me as a spiritual being.
Master Michelle.
As a spiritual being, I have both masculine and feminine energies.
See
Everyone
what
does.
Instagram's talking about.
You can't walk across the room without masculine energy.
Okay.
Masculine energy is action, movement, projection, putting something out. Like, feminine energy is receiving, is nurturing, is receiving, is taking something in.
Mm-hmm.
And so even eating, right? The idea that you're hungry, that's feminine. It's thought, it's intuition, right? It's knowledge, it's thought, that's feminine. The action of walking to the kitchen is masculine.
My bad.
Opening the refrigerator door is masculine. Like, deciding what to eat is feminine. Putting it in your mouth is masculine, and chewing and breaking it down when you swallow, that's feminine, right? I'm just saying, like, every process, everything that happens in life has masculine or feminine energy. It doesn't mean it has a penis or a vagina. Like, that's so backwards. I don't understand why human beings are like that. Like, why do you think because you were born with a penis that you have to, like, not have any emotions and you can't experience anything else? We all have internal energy balances. It's energy, it's frequency. You have to experience feminine, or you know what I mean? Like, there has to be a balance. Yes. Men,
I mean,
testosterone, typically have similar masculine experiences, but that doesn't mean they all do. Everyone's different. Everyone is fucking unique. No one is like you. And that's the beauty of it. Otherwise, there would be no reason for you to exist.
I don't know if that's
Like,
her, I
embrace your
guess.
uniqueness, your individuality. Be the weird, like, out. Don't fit
I don't know
in.
why she got on
I
that
mean,
avatar.
if you find
She does
connection with
not look
people
like her.
that resonate with you, then cool. You found your tribe. That's awesome, right?
You
But
found your
it doesn't
tribe.
mean that completes you. That's not what completes you. Is the fullness within, with recognizing that the pleroma is a consciousness. It's consciousness realizing it's conscious. You're the dreamer. You are the creator, because it's all a dream. It's all the matrix. It's all about agreement, right? You wouldn't be here if you didn't make agreements. Doesn't mean that your human brain didn't make you forget. We all get spiritual amnesia when we're incarnated. Well, we don't get spiritual. We don't all get spiritual amnesia. We've been trained. Being born into the abyss, we're trained by society. But we question the lights, those who are divine sparks and not archon, right? We've always been curious. There was a song they sing in Sunday school. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. How did it go? All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. And then it was like, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. That song always resonated with me. We're light bearers. If you're awake, you're waking up, you're remembering. You're here for a reason. High frequency beings sent into a realm because it was getting all.
Real talk is you sending your child off to school where they can be bullied, picked on. You get what I'm saying? Then all of that shit you taught your child to go to school is kicked out the door. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You might have ignorant ass teachers.
So what he's saying is it's a sacrifice to your time. Well, a lot of people be like,
Bro,
they be happy with the school. Listen to the narrative.
That's never a sacrifice, bro, because that child comes from you. You feel me?
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to feel. That's what it's supposed to be like. That's how you're supposed to feel. But don't you get like, man, I can't wait till the school year starts. I can't wait till the school year starts, man. Damn. The weekend, motherfucker. I can't wait till y'all go back to school. Type of shit. You do you not hear that, motherfucker? Y'all get on my nerves, man. When y'all go back to school? Type of shit. When do you not hear that pretty often? Type of shit.
Hey, my bad, y'all. My bad.
You kind of get where it's coming from, like damn, I can't wait till y'all get back in school, man. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerve, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what a motherfucker like. That's what he mean by keeping your kids home and homeschooling them. A lot of people feel like it's low key a sacrifice because it's taking up the rest of their time. They trying to get some extra sleep in. They probably trying to motherfucker trying to smoke a blunt. Motherfucker probably can smoke in the house when their kid gone. That's the truth.
Niggas need to just go mind what applies to them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people speaking on shit that it don't really apply to them. Like they don't mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I be noticing, bro. That's what I really be noticing ever since getting onto these, money trail studies and all this. Like, bro, people don't mind their goddamn business. Like, you feel me? And people go crazy. Like when they hear about a certain amount of money or a certain, you know what I'm saying? They start losing their damn mind. Like I don't understand that.
Let me finish. Let the segment play out. It's only a minute and 49 seconds left.
Yo, go ahead, bro. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
No, I know that's what I want to do. I really like want to know what motherfuckers think about certain shit. Like this ain't completely my beliefs on this shit, but it makes sense.
I ain't wait for y'all because it's really a daycare system. So I'm saying if black people think white folks so bad, why you not educating your own kids? Why you let them go from pre-K to the 12th grade, getting that white boy food school? You already know, niggas already been proven that the food that they serve in public school, if not at the same level of prison and jail food, and just right above dog food. But your kids don't never pack a lunch. And play rap music the whole time to the school. And wake the kids up saying, get y'all ass up. I'm running, come on, get waking up fussing and hollering. Not waking, hey y'all, come on, breathing life. So man, don't tell me about what's fucking us up, nigga.
Damn, my bad. Damn, I was muted. But that's exactly what I'm finna go do in about 10, 15 minutes. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm gonna go downstairs and tell the motherfucker, wake y'all motherfucking ass up. Right goddamn now, go brush your motherfucking teeth, get dressed, and wash your face and shit. So I am gonna go do that. I'm guilty of that.
And wake the kids up saying, get y'all ass up. I'm running, come on, get waking up fussing and hollering. Not waking, hey y'all, come on, breathing life. So man, don't tell me about what's fucking us up, nigga. When we know everything that's been harming us, but we ain't doing nothing to counter it. We got all these books, we got all this information when we was Hebrew. Why we ain't got no counter to attack the war on us then? Why we got drill music? Why niggas still kid? Why we ain't got one nigga that done went and killed 3 white people, 2 white people, not one in America. But they got at least 3 white boys that came and killed a bunch of niggas. We got some niggas that killed 3 niggas. We got, one nigga, homie, that go kill a bunch of white people. Where they at? Do they exist? No, they don't even exist in rap songs. They don't even exist in comic books. Niggas ain't even dreaming about this. Niggas dreaming about spinning the block, then coming and spinning again. Nigga, make a song about spinning a block. Spin a Jewish block, nigga. Tell a nigga make a song about spinning Jewish block and watch every gangster rap nigga, hood nigga bow. Bow before man.
So that's the last of that little snippet right there, man. What you think, Yo-Yo?
And I'm trying to believe that slavery has an effect on me, but then I get killed by my brother. But I'm supposed to believe slavery is making them do this to me when the people who actually experienced slavery never killed one another. We never experienced slavery, so how can we say, well, slavery had this effect on me when the people who actually went through slavery never killed one another? What's making us kill one another, homie? Because the people who were slaves never killed one another. So if they didn't do it, how can we say, well, slavery done this to us when we were never slaves? We don't know, we ain't never seen it hung from a tree. But we done seen plenty shot from a... What's making us kill each other with this lack of compassion? Well, they fear his retribution, homie. They fear that one day the black man is going to rape women. They fear one because they see a nigga when he see, the white woman and already told the nigga how the basketball is. They already see how the big nigga is with a white girl in a flick. They already see how the big black doing the flick. So this is what they're afraid of, homie. They ain't afraid of you. They already know you don't have no. You don't have enough hate in your heart to kill white people. They're just afraid you're gonna rape and take and bully like you do when you're at the mall. You staring at white men. Like you do them when they by themselves at the bus. That's what they're afraid of. They wasn't afraid of your ancestors, really. They was afraid more of themselves and what they had done. But this group of white people are not afraid of black people because we're tougher. It's already been proven when the white boy go learn UFC fighting skills that he can beat the black man. They showed us that when we took Kimbo Slice and put him over there. They showed us that with Deontay Wilder, with that other big Russian white boy. Or whatever the fuck he is. So they're already showing us we're not afraid of you guys. We're afraid of what's in your hearts. Because we believe if you guys ever get in power, you're so hateful-hearted that you would be like the white slave masters. Remember the white men come in and take a black girl and take her away and they go brutally rape her for hours? Remember the white man come get little Emmett Till because he whistled at a white woman and two white men went and tortured him and beat him till he was That's what they're afraid of, that black people are like that now. And they are. They're not afraid that you'll take over the banking system. You're not smart enough. They're not afraid that you'll take over the airports. You're not smart enough. They're afraid of your retribution of what's in your heart. You believe you've been done wrong, and you've never been done wrong by white people. Your parents done you wrong. Your parents. The condition that they birthed you in done you wrong. Where did you learn to read? Were you a kid when you got to the white boy public school system and the teacher said, who know how to read in kindergarten? Did you raise your hand and say, I know how to read? Or did the white school system teach you how to read? Who taught you how to do math and division and subtraction? Was it the white school system that the white man creates for the public school system? Or was it your black Negro parents? Where were you educated in? Because your ancestors the white boy would not educate him. How is it that you've been educated by this white man's school system? A, B, C. Who taught you that? Who taught you what you know past what you know? Was it your white school system or was it your white boy's prison system? The books that he allowed to circulate in his prison system. Mm-hmm. Because when he get mad, he takes certain books out of circulation. Yes, so the knowledge that the white man allowed you to share and read in his prison system, where else did you get your knowledge since the white man is so bad? When it's time to go to the doctor, where are you going? Your grandpappy's pappies didn't have the white boy medical system. So how's the white man so goddamn bad?
I don't agree with all of that, but
Yeah, that was a little bit crazy.
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, I mean, it's reading is fundamental. Understanding context is crazy. Understanding that. So I mean, some of it's true, some of it's kind of crazy. For me, that's my opinion. I don't agree with all of it either. The guy who
so. Not a big team. I feel like. I'll find the next one. He's a talented early James Wynn. Around about to find the next one. I don't know.
Oh no, her again. She's the one that was pressing me out yesterday, bro. I think. Or not, she. Nah, I don't know if that was her.
we don't think group. Yeah, we play like we group thinkers. But nigga, when we get out, man, fuck that nigga. So now, homie, nigga, we are in last place. So there's a clip of Dr. Claude Anderson in the 90s saying that by 20, I think he said by 2015, this was in the 90s, he said that we were going to be fourth-class citizens. Well, we've been second class this long, and we haven't accomplished nothing. Nigga, Ice Cube trying to get a 3-on-3 basketball. How many black people done got behind him with their money to try to help him establish his league? No black people, homie. We would not do this and come together. Man, your hoe don't take so much. A woman to take it, but a woman to take it forever. But a hoe will get fed up. Shit. And when a hoe get fed up, make you cry. Or, if you're real with yourself, if you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it.
Yeah.
If you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it. In such a way where, yeah, you don't make yourself look like no lame. Yeah, you can hurt in style. Just don't say nothing. Most nigga put a baby in a hoe. And a hoe changed for the baby. But she still got her hoe ways. She gonna go hoe up on this baby daddy. Y'all don't know a hoe. So a hoe is looking for the right man, whether it's a trick or whoever, that'll change her life. But she'll evolve from what she was. So she'll play whatever role he put her in that's beneficial. Hoes is about benefits. It ain't got about feelings. It's about a benefit with a hoe. And so a hoe will put up with way more than what a woman will put up with for the benefits. A hoe don't care about the feelings.
Wow. Really? No, I don't agree with that one either. My guy, I might
What
go ahead.
you meant by that, but like,
Okay.
no, but our color was like we wear blue and red. Like,
Okay.
I grew up in New York, so when it came to Crips and Bloods, I knew Crips and Bloods. I knew Latin Kings. I knew Damu. I knew almost every like. Point being is like, yeah, she did, but I don't know where you're getting that color from. But yeah, she sometimes. But she was
It was the
conservative.
red
like,
and black. It was the red and black. Like it had the two colors and that
She was conservative.
with that outfit.
Yeah. Even at our parties, like she'll wear red and I'll wear blue. So it was like I'll wear the blacks. I'll wear the black sneakers. She'll wear the white sneakers. But it's just like, I mean, it was what it was.
Okay.
Very interesting. Intriguing.
I'm not saying like she's correct about everything. I'm just saying like, but nah, like
Yeah, I'm just
I
giving you the
definitely
vision.
remember her.
The vision. Yeah, I'm just telling you the vision that I see. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello. What? So I'm just looking up like death spirals. Like humans do death spirals, animals do death spirals. So I'm thinking like there's no such things as like hoes and all this other stuff because it's like human interaction, right? Um, it's crazy. Like animals will go on a death spiral, um, or like ants. Like they'll just all of a sudden they'll just go in like these death spirals, and I'm just like, what in the world? Why are you doing this? Humans, they work themselves to death. Like they'll go to work, get money, and then come back home. Death spirals, same stuff, financial death spirals, stuff like that. So, like, why don't prostitutes just be housewives? Like, why can't they change their mindset? Requires a willing, stable partner. To be a housewife, someone needs a partner who wants a traditional, dynamic partner. It's enough to support two people, mutual trust, and emotional stability, long term commitment. So maybe it's emotional stability. Like, yeah, I think a lot of women don't have emotional stability. That's pretty much what it is. Like that's why they always need, like, what do they be like? Yeah, it's boring and stuff. But like, what? No, you just emotional and you are unstable. Once a woman starts talking about being boring, man, that was crazy. That was.
So I can live it right, so I can just live it right. Alright. Yeah. Right. Oh, this thing's so tough.
Oh, right? You're
You can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it
So
when you're in the
you can
audience.
do it when you're off.
Yeah. When you're
Okay.
in the
I didn't
audience,
realize that. I
at the
didn't realize
bottom of
that.
the screen, when you're in the audience, at the bottom of the screen, you're gonna see
You
the
teach me
little
something.
thing.
All right, I can learn from you. All right, bet.
And you can
Thanks.
tap
You gotta
it and you
listen
can
to her,
do
man.
the
Listen to
emojis.
her.
Right?
I am listening.
So
You know she mean
after
as hell.
that,
It's all good. Yeah.
so after that, so basically it was accumulating. So like when I was on here, I think when I finally realized that there was even a pay system, when I checked it, I had already had $50 and didn't know, right? So the amount of money that was on here was up to $10,000 that you can get, right?
Yeah.
But as long
Okay.
as you talk, you
Yeah.
got some type of money regardless, right? You might have got 100, 200,
Like you
300,
got
400.
Yeah, I had some money on this
You
joint.
got
Yes,
some of
you
the
got
pot.
some other pot. Where they was tallying up how many people followed you during a show, like new followers and all that stuff, right? Then they switched it up another week and was like, y'all have to be on here Y'all basically have to do almost like a shift, right? An 8-hour shift,
8 hour
have
shift,
good,
like you
and
okay.
have good content, right? And have good content, and
Without
people
no
are,
cursing,
you know,
without no cursing or something
no,
like
it was just content, just good content and interactions. They judged good content on
I am
the
home. Thank you guys
interactions,
for
the
watching.
emojis,
But
the
I'm just saying thank
emojis.
you. I'm home. I'm just saying thank you, and I'm
Yeah,
listening.
you're
you're
welcome.
welcome.
You're
Yeah,
I'm
welcome.
home.
see, we stood. Well, Petty
The
said he was gonna be up here, but he's not. But you see who
It doesn't
real,
He's
even
bro.
coming
matter.
back. He's coming back. He's coming back. The
I didn't say he
emojis.
wasn't. I'm just saying like the looks.
Okay,
Hello?
Shit.
all right, let me calm down.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, bro.
Or you
Yes.
want
Fox
to
Go
go
up
ahead,
here,
yourself?
sir.
you know, Fox up here with us though.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, sir.
Okay. Okay, so then
I'm
they
on my
switched
way
it
to
up
work.
to,
What's going on?
like I said, you have to be on here, have good content, be on here 8 hours at a time, and you had to have a lot of interactions, right? Then they switched it
Yes.
up to you had to have a
Just
check
send me an
mark,
email.
right? And the
I
only way
can't
you
talk
got
right
the
now.
check mark
I'm
is
driving
if
on the way
you
to
was
work.
on here every day for 8 hours with good content.
I don't know if I don't know if
Right?
I got a check mark. I do see some
Oh
people with
So
check
no.
marks. So.
I had one before. I had a check mark as well. So
Eight
after
every
that,
Right.
8 hours every day for how long? How long though,
every
bro?
hour,
Eight
like
hours. She
like
said
Oh,
8 hours. She
eight
said 8
hours,
hours.
8 hours, 8 hours.
but
She
I mean,
said 8
Then they
for
hours.
how
had it.
long?
Then
Every
they
day for
had
eight
it.
hours?
Then they switched it
That's
up
all.
where you couldn't talk for more than 16 hours. 16 hours, they cut you off, right? So, like I said, each week the rules changed. So, some people
Well,
that has check marks, some people that you see with check marks, some of them that's because they followed those rules that time and got the check mark. Two, either they came from another app where they were check marked. Three,
I
there
was
was a period there was
I
a
was told.
period where there was a
Okay.
hacker giving out check marks as well, right?
I
Oh,
was
okay.
told. I was told.
So
I was told once I got on here. Yeah, I was told everybody was making money, but at
yes,
sometimes some people would have multiple phones, and this is what I was told. I'm not saying this is a fact. This is what I was told by
okay,
my
multiple
brother.
phones. What does that mean? What
Multiple
does that mean
phones,
as far
like
as the
Multiple
like,
money?
phones.
and they just start up like they start up and they'll just run that phone or whatever. I don't know how it
When
worked
that
because I
phone
don't know.
doing
I
okay,
don't know. I don't
so
know.
no, no,
You
no,
don't
wait,
know.
no, no, no. I
I
understand,
don't
I
know. I
understand, I
don't know.
understand. I got you, I got
So
you.
I don't know how
I
it
remember.
works.
I got you, I got you. So
Like
yes, so when
I'm just
so
telling
the
you what I
first
was told.
tier, yes, so the first tier, right, where it was just having someone sit in a room, yes, people did that. Where they just had another phone and just had the avatar sit there because it helped accumulate more
Views.
funds for you, right?
Yeah, because at the end of
So
the
I
day, it's
agree
all
with
about the
that.
views.
Now, when it came to the
I'm
leaderboard
not agreeing or
and getting
disagreeing.
the
Man,
telling you
I'm
what I was
saying
10,000,
told.
thanks for
no, 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 no,
watching.
no, I know. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm just saying correct, right?
Like and subscribe.
So now when it came to
That's
the
possible.
leaderboard to get to 10 to get to the 10,000, you had 7 days to be able to, so the more you talked, the
Accumulate.
more you got interactions, the higher you went up on the leaderboard, right? So that's why
Okay.
people were on here not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? People were on here
I
just talking,
I wouldn't
not
know.
sleeping,
I wouldn't know. I
right?
wouldn't know. I wouldn't
No,
know.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. This
Yeah.
is what I'm telling you
I'm
people
listening
did.
though. Yeah.
So people
Understand.
were sleeping and stuff like that. So so it was, and then it was like you had to have a partner. They even changed the rules where if it was two of you and you both had check marks, the money that you won was now split, right? So if it was
In
10K,
between the two of you.
it was between the two of you.
Okay.
So then when the leaderboard disappeared, right? They stopped the leaderboard. Then they switched it to the monetization and subscriptions. Now it was you can have people subscribe to you. You can charge up to $24 for the subscription. People can tip you, right? They can tip you through their own Cash App, or they can tip you, you know what I'm saying? So if they tipped you
So
through the
what is
subscription,
this?
right? If you subscribe to someone, Stereo took 30% of your subscription fee, right? That's
So
the
you
only money that they
understand.
took.
All I'm saying is you understand. Like when somebody asks me for my Cash App and shit like that, like it's like asking me for my credit card. So okay, if I'm not paying you anything, why am I giving you my Cash App? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I get I could lock it. I get you know what I mean? But like, there's some scammers out there. Like, once they know your Cash App, they just gonna keep trying to pull. But I don't know how it goes through
I mean,
the system.
yes, yes, I
I'm just
agree to
saying.
an
So
extent.
I so
Yes.
so so like I wasn't trying to be rude or
No, no,
ignorant.
no. I
Like
didn't say you were. I
to
didn't say
like
you were. I
I
didn't say you
wasn't I
were.
wasn't trying to do that. I really wasn't. I was just I'm just being cautious because
Of course you should,
look,
and you should.
my
I agree.
I,
I agree.
I never sent nobody money on this app. Like, we might speak or whatever,
Yeah,
but
you
like,
did, man. Yeah, you did. Caught you. So yeah.
I wasn't trying to like say no thank you. Like,
Able to correct because his
Of working literally whole corporations born by working on trying to figure out how to.
Yeah, well, I think that's it for today, man. Yeah, I'm out of here this morning, folks. Thank y'all for
Experimenting
watching.
on how to keep people just sick enough.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, survival mode. Yeah, survival mode is always a thing, man. I'm gonna go ahead and that was good morning for me. Just doing some stuff this morning. Holla at y'all. Thank you for joining me this morning. Always, bro. Love y'all. Like and subscribe to the podcast. Yeah, send me a follow on Stereo. Have fun out there. Still trying to figure out these streets. But alright. Peace.